The saying goes, you can't live forever, or can you? Many of us live our lives in the digital world, but what happens to all that information and the photos you post to social media after you've passed away?
Tonight, KSNT News reporter Austin Barnes explains how preparing for your digital death is becoming more important.
When you think of end-of-life planning, you usually think of property or other assets. It can be easy to forget about the digital life that you lead, and doing so can leave a world of trouble behind for your family.
It's tough to explain if you never went through something like that. It's not easy.
David Lindenmuth says June 5th, 2014 is a day he can never forget. The now 18-year-old says he was taken out of school for a family emergency. David immediately thought something had happened to his grandmother, but when he got home, David learned it was his older brother, Christopher Streeter, the father of this little boy, committed suicide. He was 24 years old.
You don't really think about passing away that young, so it's not something anybody was really prepared for.
David says the last thing he and his family thought about, what would happen to Christopher's cyber life. The 24-year-old was an avid Facebook user, posting photos and thoughts to his Facebook profile. But weeks after his death, the page was still active, a painful reminder for the world and his family to see. Like many of us, Christopher didn't have a plan in place for his online information, photos, and videos, putting his loved ones in a tough spot.
You have to go through some red tape with Facebook just to prove that you're actually related to them.
I've actually talked about it to a few people recently, and most people don't think about it.
Christy Adcroft is the president of Tribal Media. She gives social media advice to businesses. Christy says nearly all of the major social media sites require various forms of identification and proof of death to delete a profile. But this issue, handling a digital death, is prompting many of those sites to give their users more choice when it comes to managing their accounts. Facebook, for example, now gives you the option to memorialize an account, which allows people to look at photos and post on the wall without triggering birthday reminders or people you may know requests. Christy says if your Facebook profile is memorialized, you can also choose a legacy contact, someone to look after your account.
A surefire way to have control over what happens to your accounts after you pass away is to have a formal plan that would be passed on to somebody who's going to be handling your estate one day.
Christy says that plan should include a list of your usernames and passwords for your online accounts and simple instructions that explain what should happen to them. That advice applies to any digital presence, from social media to bank accounts. David takes comfort he can check in with his brother Christopher whenever he's thinking about him.
Also, reading through the post, it lets me know that he wasn't forgotten by anybody else, too.
Austin Barnes, KSNT News.
We've posted helpful links on what you can do now to manage your social media accounts after passing on KSNT.com.